So 2 strikes on Tatis. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here comes Manny Machado. And that one fouled off.
Sí, soy capaz que le da Manny con jonrón.
Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Runner goes again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3.
No entiendo si los tenía 3.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Foul ball there.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Ball, that's inside.
Pena. That's the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Astros, Zach Cole. Line drive. Nice grab. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. And that's outside. Ball 1. On the ground to first. And that one handled.
Ay, marico, no. Yo no te creo esta verga.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. One gone runner at first. So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. To Tatis for the pivot. There's one. And that's 2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Xander Bogaerts digs in now. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
The 1-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that is out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there.
A lo profundo. Marico, y le dijo muy mal. Le dijo muy mal, marico. Le di un good y para el medio.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that one hammered.
A lo profundo.
Back-to-back homers. Makes the catch.
Te imaginas que hubiera sido otra bola.
Yo prefiero ni hablar.
Freddy Fermín.
You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything.
La reacción Freddy Fermín, tiene nombre político.
And the 1-0. There's a line drive to left field.
Verga, viejo.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Outside low, and it's 1-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Fly ball.
Let's go, Padres. Let's go. A lo profundo.
Their third home run of the inning. Tatis at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page. And
Marico, pero juega bien. Deja de tirármela para el medio.
Marico, es que no tengo ganas de jugar ya.
Ahí está, mira.
And they'll do it again.
No, y esta no, marico, sino que no sé, es muy mojonero este juego.
Marico, y te voy a decir algo. El jonrón ese, el segundo, le di contra Marico y le di.
And stepping in for the Astros.
Te digo, marico, una verga que tiene sentido.
Braden Shoemaker. On the ground at first, Sheets.
Marico, good, literalmente le di good, como vos le dais siempre.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter.
¿Qué estáis usando? ¿Los triángulos?
Sí.
Yo te estoy usando los circulitos.
On the line, base hit. And a
Marico,
man
maldito
aboard.
que corre 13. ¿Cómo llegó a
Looking
segunda?
to
Decime.
extend the play now. Now the
Out.
tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the play. Jeremy Pena sends it over to Sheets. That ends
Marico, pero no te reché, así me sentía yo a veces.
the inning. And now it's
Marico, la
Manny
verdad es que lo
Machado.
tuyo es injusto. Lo mío no era injusto. O sea, vos le doy unas maldiciones, weón. que no
Perfecto,
hizo-
marico.
Left center field.
Igual si yo te las estoy tirando a mí.
Leadoff single.
Marico, pero ve, antes yo ponía rookie y me hacías el amor, ahora yo lo puse en veterano, marico, ajá.
lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel
Marico, no digas eso, porque yo me voy a alzar en toda mierda que lo ponga
One,
siempre era el
as he
amor.
comes to the plate for the second
Pero
time
mira,
today.
marico, ve, estas son unas bombitas como que maldición,
And he
o
gets
sea,
down, base hit.
¿qué verga es
At the
esta?
corners with nobody out.
couple of singles back to back. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Marico, pero deja de tirarme para el medio.
Pero que no te estoy tirando para el medio, es el
He
punto
swings and
pitcher,
hits a fly
entendelo.
ball center
Mira esta
field.
mierda, no
Myers
corren.
coming on and makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag and they get two. Double play.
No,
Here's Gavin Sheets.
Marico, tenés que cambiar la manera en la que vos picháis.
que no, marico, no, yo no me estoy quejando por el pitcher.
No, escucha. ¿Cuál
Yo
opción
no me
tenéis vos para
estoy
pichar?
quejando, escúchame vos, yo no me estoy quejando por el pitcher.
¿Y qué te estáis quejando?
Que marico, primero mi bateador, o sea, marico, le doy good a toda mierda, le doy bien, no, nada. Vos le dais una mierda, marico, y jonrón. Increíble. Oiga, por fin tiré una mala.
Marico, güey, no estáis entendiendo. Yo no te estoy diciendo que los pitchers sean malos.
Marico, me vas a venir a dar clases vos a mí.
Ok,
¿En
jefe.
serio?
Ok, seguí tirando con la verga esa que nada más le da el botón y la tira sola.
Dale.
Ya está, que te van a hacer mucho caso, papi. Tenés que usar el pulso.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left
Amén.
center field. One up, one down.
Ay, marico. Dios.
Here's Jordan Alvarez.
Una mierda que fue good, huevón, en el medio.
High fly ball down the left
A
field.
lo
Sí, a lo profundo del fall,
profundo.
huevón. Y lo peor es que no
And
hubiera
that one
salido,
is
marico.
off the wall.
Corrimos, mabujo.
He's in at second with a one-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Walker in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and he popped it up.
En el medio, marico.
And that's a
En el
foul.
puto
Ay,
medio.
te salvaste, marico.
En el puto medio, huevón.
Man at second.
Ay,
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first.
espera, por fin estando con vos.
Here's a 2-2. In the air out to center. And that's a base
Si
hit.
agarra la pelota, no, me voy a retirar, me da.
Throw into third. Save.
Que habláis, marico, que maldito
Runners
mojón.
at the corners here. One away. Zach Cole up next for the Astros. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate.
Man, that ball got far away from the catcher, but they still had time to throw out the runner trying to advance. Not pretty.
And another ball. That one misses. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter.
Marico, ¿cómo que fue bola? Eso fue strike. Nah, marico. Llamen al bar.
Myers in the box now.
Claro, chico. Marico, el pitcher no está activo. Marico, Diego, ¿sabes qué activó? El primera base, weón. Este juego está loco, marico.
In the air to left center, Cole on the move to the alley.
Marico, cambiaste la configuración del pitcher.
Maldición, Víctor, me cargáis loco. ¿Sabes qué, marico? Te voy a hacer caso, marico. Donde me vaya peor, de verdad que me apago la mierda esta. No, cállate, ya yo sé cuál es, dale, ya la tengo activa, dale.
Ah, dale.
Laureano, he's 0 for 1.
Puta mierda. Marico, no.
Ponete el tuyo, ponételo.
Cállate, marico, cállate. Marico, me está dando mucha rechera con Monterrey, weón. Cuando siempre te metió el huevón, con mucha rechera. De verdad, marico, me estoy sacando de la piedra, marico, te lo juro.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Qué oye, loco.
2 down. 2 outs, base is empty.
Verga, Fermín.
Catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermín. Line to left. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second.
Llega.
The throw to second is offline. So the San Diego batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill, on the ground right side. Makes a sliding stop.
Qué molleja, marico. Qué molleja. Incredible.
And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Just missed.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning.
Pero con círculo.
That's a great recipe for success right there.
Y con X.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. The barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score. It's 4-1. Hung up in a rundown now. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Vasquez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And it's 1-1. In the dirt. Runner stays put at third. Runner at third, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to third. Base hit and a run comes in.
Voy a estar maricando.
No, marico, se me fue.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He kind of rolled up.
Se me fue en serio, marico.
Now a chance for Jeremy Pena. Outside. Pena in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 down.
Marico, no, casi no la agarró.
Because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Vasquez at first, 1 gone. Line to right center field. That's a base hit.
Marico, tenía que tirar para segunda.
So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. Fought off foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Tough out right here, a couple runners on, 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish it.
Tatis throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Walker swings through it for strike one. And that one upstairs, ball one.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in.
No estoy mariqueando,
The tying run is in to score.
No estoy mariqueando.
We're starting over. In with a
Sí,
double
de la nada la
and the
empecé a
go-ahead
cagar.
runs at second
Va,
with
pues.
2 out. Zach Cole up next for the Astros. Swing and he popped it up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Base hit.
Marico, no la agarran, marico, no la agarran. Mira, 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 se quedó parado. Se quedó parado, marico. No la agarró, marico. Se quedó parado.
And it's now 5-4. So 2 down. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. Ball one. This one in the air right field. And that will drop foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a ground ball to first. And it goes just foul.
Marisco.
Fought off
Marisco.
foul. Myers stays alive. Up the middle. Into the outfield.
No, marico, no te creo, marico, de verdad. No te creo, marico. No la salen a buscar. No te creo, de verdad, marico. Parece que el juego como que le da un chancecito a cada uno. Porque de verdad que esto no tiene sentido, marico.
Sí, pero ustedes dieron un chancecito más.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Mira esa verga, marico. Mira esa verga.
It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Here's the second baseman, Braden Shoemaker.
Marico, agarrala.
Knocks in a run.
Dios mío, mira esa verga.
Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Joda.
2 runs are in.
Marico, maldito juego.
So runner at second, 2 down. Christian Vasquez now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first.
Ya te pusiste contento, ¿no?
Bottom of the
No,
inning.
marico.
And the
Me
batter
arrechera todavía.
will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Liner.
Yo no sé
base
cómo vas,
hit.
marico.
And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
It's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
1 away.
And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
Bogarts in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runners on the move. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases.
No corre.
Vamos, vieja, vamos, corran.
1 run across, pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Gavin Sheets inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded. Nick Castellanos, the next up for the Padres. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swinging a foul out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it.
On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. Out number 2 and another run comes in. Laureano comes up the hit. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Liner caught it second. One pitch and 1 out. Here's the
Yo prefiero un ponche, la verdad.
Zach Paredes. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. 0-1 down. Out towards right center field. Castellanos on the move. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by. 2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got...
Now pitching for the Padres.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Peralta.
This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Up and in. Going to count 1 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill moving under this one. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Yo me río, marico. O sea, yo me río, marico, porque es lo que me da como vaina. Porque, marico, son tiros que ni vos te los crees, ¿me entiendes? Son tiros que les da ahí, marico, fatal, porque ahí mismo me sale a mi juice early.
Swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Ground ball right side, it squirts through.
Llega, vieja, llega.
Lead runner holds up. They're first and second with nobody out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch swinging. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's the 0-2. Just a slow ground ball.
Let's go, Padres. Let's go.
Manny Machado to the dish for a
Gran slam. Gran slam.
No, yo sé que vos viste lo que yo no, yo ni opino, marico. Es real.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the
No
healthiest
sé, marico,
mindset.
tiene que pegar los guantes, hoy.
on the ground could be 2.
Se la tira plana, no
He
es.
beats it. All loaded up.
Anoté.
Miguel Andujar. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. In the air out towards right center. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. He's safe.
Woo, Padres.
And they lead by 2. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
Dale base por bola que te sale más barato. Dale para atrás, dale para atrás, dale para atrás.
Chance to double the runner off second. So now with one away and a man at second. And here is Gavin Sheets.
Marico, deja tirármelas todas para el medio, Diego Alejandro.
Marico, si yo no quiero jugar, vamos mañana mejor.
¿Cómo así?
Marico, de verdad que no me está yendo bien hoy, ¿qué hago?
Pero
Porque
seguí
¿a quién le gusta
jugando.
jugar así? Al único que le gusta jugar perdiendo es a vos.
Nick Castellanos, the next up for the Padres. In the air, left field.
Marico, además yo no sé por qué mierda mis jugadores se están quedando pegados cuando le da correr, weón.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look.
Walker to second, but he beats the throw. Save. First and second, one out. Ramon Laureano, the next to hit. Late with the swing there. The Padres trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the sixth. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Popped up. He makes the grab. To second with the throw and no chance to get back.
No entiendo.
Double play.
¿Qué pasó, Cheito? ¿Qué pasó, Cheito, gordito? Mira, está ya 3 carreras, marico, de remontarme.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 56, Jeremiah Estrada.
Up the middle.
Marico, otro tiro,
Tatis to first.
la verdad.
That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Jake Myers up next for the Astros.
Number 6, Jake Myers.
Marico, te hablo
Those
claro,
Dave
yo estoy jugando
McCarty,
para acá,
Mark
para poder frontear, Mario, pero
Ricky
no quiero
Henderson
jugar.
types. Throw left.
No, si querés hacemos Mercy Rule, la sacamos allá y consideramos como que te
Yeah,
gané.
you're left-handed, but you
Ah,
hit
lo sabía.
right-handed.
2 down, bases empty. Cam Smith getting ready to hit.
Marico, se todavía está súper remontable, Diego.
Marico, no es eso, pero ¿cuántos batazos no he dado good, weón? Y son una puta mierda. Es lo que me da rechera.
Fouled off left side.
Marico, o sea, he hecho batazos hasta perfecto, weón, y no es honrón. No he hecho un solo honrón.
The 1-2.
Está ahí como Tatis.
In the dirt, swing and a miss. Fermin collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th. Freddie Fermin digs in now. This one in the air, center field.
Ay, marico, no sé por qué, weón. O sea,
Pulls it down and he makes the
por el
catch.
último, no.
One pitch and one out.
Next for the Padres,
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the
Number
Padres.
3, Jackson.
This one
A lo profundo.
another homer. His second home run of the game. One down. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one inside. Look out. Out towards left center. Myers moving under it. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
High fly ball down the left field line. Cole going back on this one. Hauls it in on the... We go to Dave. And stepping in for the Astros, Braden Shoemake.
0-1.
Ground ball left side. And that's just foul.
Marico, no tenía jugando al tubo, weón.
In the air to left center.
¿Para qué? No está muy
And
tonto.
he drops
¡Ay,
it.
marisco!
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That ball right there landed in what they call a no-man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. That's to third. To Tatis for the pivot. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Jeremy Pena will hit next.
Yep, that ball went out.
Estrada, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Up the middle, Bogarts. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. So 2 down.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 22, Mason Miller.
Just
that's
missed.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one at triple digits.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Got him swinging. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 8th. Miguel Andujar getting ready to hit.
Miguel.
This one in the air. Walker.
Se cae.
And a quick out, number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts swings through that one.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Into
No joda.
Madre que no llega, madre.
That gets down for a hit. And that's a
No, pero vos estás mamando gallo como yo ahorita, marico.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
2 away now. So up next, Nick Castellanos. And that one fouled off.
Marico, vas a tirarlas para el medio, Diego Alejandro.
Papi, ya ahorita voy, me perdió.
The 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Cole under it. And that ends the inning.
Verga.
We go to the... ninth. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And that misses. Ball 1.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
In the air to left center, Laureano drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And now it's Christian Walker. Look out.
Ay, marisco. ¿Qué hice?
And next to hit for Houston, Zach Cole. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. The 0-1.
Ball inside.
Miller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers.
Hay momentos que te regala la vida.
Check swing, and he went. And it's
Una bola, 2 strike. Valencia.
That one fouled off. The Stros down to their final strike. In the air, right field. He's got it.